I've never seen a kid decide to change who they are. And that's what Noah's done. He's decided he was this other thing and he wants to be something better and something more.
My name is Noah Wilson. I'm from Cornelia, Georgia. I'm 22 years old and I want to compete at the 2026 Crossfit Games. I like to think of myself as extremely hardworking when I have a goal, and then when I have that goal, I'm going to do anything and everything to reach it. Myself, my faith, and what I believe, my family, the people around me, that's who I am. Knowing that my identity isn't in CrossFit. My parents started, we had a group of people at our church that my dad and his brother started doing CrossFit together. They would do it every once in a while. Dad was like, oh, I like this. He had tried other things. Him and Mom started doing it in our garage. And then we had a few people who were like, oh, what are y'all doing? So they would come over. So we had 5 or so people in our garage coming and working out. We had marked down in the 200 meter in our neighborhood. We had pull-up bars hanging in our garage and all the things. People were out in the yard with barbells. It has been a part of my life, basically my entire life. Growing up, just with football and stuff, I had that goal of being the best, whatever that looked like, playing football. When that was done with, I didn't really have anything that was competitive. I slowly just worked my way into it, and I remember Dad saying, I was like, Dad, I think I might want to try and compete. And he said, son, you're gonna have to work out a little more than you are now.
I say I'm his little older brother because he's a lot bigger than me now. So when I came back from college, he was home, and that's kind of when he started doing the CrossFit. It's been cool to see his progression from where he started. You know, he started right out of high school and thought he was the stuff because he was beating people in our gym, and then he did a couple competitions and realized, well, I'm not quite where I need to be. He's always had a pretty good motor, but his strength has really improved. So I think if he keeps working at it and keeps working hard like he is, I mean, he's very dedicated. This is what he does. He's got one goal in mind, and I think he's gonna get there. I really do.
Just proud of what he's done over the years and the change that he's made, because he didn't always love CrossFit and kind of came about it on his own. We started after a Christmas holiday break with a family challenge of just like cleaning up our diet and exercising, and did 3 weeks of that, and he hasn't turned back. And so that kind of fueled the fire for him and motivated him, and now he's got big aspirations and wants to, one day go to the CrossFit Games, hopefully coming up this season.
I have a hard time talking about it without getting emotional because I'm so proud of him and everything he's done, and gosh, everything he's going to do. He's got a sweet soul, he's got a sweet heart. He's likable, and he's just really has a drive and a competitiveness that I did not know was in there.
Dad has coached. He coached my older brother. What he's taught me throughout, like not laying down after a workout because you look weak. It's a football mindset because that's all he's been around, and so it's the same thing whenever I'm at competitions. I can hear him. Pretty much however far away he is, I can always hear him, and so like just having that little bit, knowing that you have those people behind you will always help you push that little bit more. So my goal has been syndicate and then the games. So I hurt my back the first week of the Open and was able to do the second week and just made it 10 times worse. I went down to a physical therapist to see if I could get it better in the next week so that I could just be able to do the Open so I could get into the quarterfinals to have a chance. Wasn't able to do the Open, and so that whole idea of making it to syndicate, just I couldn't do that. So it was definitely tough because I had that goal in my mind. After I had gotten hurt, it was like, how can I get back as fast as possible? This goal that I set out on 3 years ago it's never changed. Like, there's never been a doubt. The only way I wouldn't make it is if I quit. I think you have to have a little bit of crazy in you. It's a little bit crazy. I mean, I did 2,025 burpees to start the year. And people are like, why? Doing hard things makes you feel fulfilled. It's something that I've wanted so bad too, that at a certain point, it's like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this thing. My name is Noah Wilson, and I'm going to make it to the 2026 CrossFit Games.